Hello everyone, and welcome back to Khemia! Okay, here, what are we doing? We had conversation with Ramses, whatever, the the toothpick dog. Why he's so skinny? Why is he like this? Like, just... Why is he both really skinny and just, like, a bigger ass than me in real life? Like, bruh, I don't know, man. Anyway, Amicus is furious, even though I didn't mention half of what the Vizier said. Veteris is stunned, one of the few times I've ever seen him in such a state. We agree to keep what happened quiet, but Amicus makes it clear that I am not to follow the Vizier's orders any longer. Oh, excuse me. He also makes it clear that if the actual Pharaoh doesn't show up in 3 days, we're leaving. The Alliance be damned. As for me, I'm not too upset. I'm just further deflated knowing that I'm the one he decided to take his unhinged paranoia and rage out on. Are we in the bedroom? The nice, stuffy bedroom. That bed looks gigantic, doesn't it? Like there could fit, like, 3 or 4 of me on there. You know? I finally make my way to Nefidu's room, and it's hard to describe how happy it makes me to see him there. Oh shit, it's been a long time since we've caught up with Nefi, hasn't it? Damn, not just Nefidu, but Aya too. Skip, finally we see each other. It seems our duties are keeping us busy. You are right. I suppose the stress of the night is showing on my face, but I do my best to smile and nod. Aya narrows her eyes, however. Did Ramses corner you? My facade drops, and it comes out in a huge, exhausted sigh. Why does everyone here seem to know everything that's happening to me? Well, at least Nefidu doesn't, judging by his reaction. What? What happened? He thinks Scipio is spying on him somehow. I don't know why. I told him you aren't, and I am being honest. He said he wouldn't. Do you think he'd go as far as to bug this room? No, that would be illegal. Even the Pharaoh can't spy on private rooms. And what do you mean cornered? What happened, Skip? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know why he decided to unload his shit on me when he'd barely held a single fucking conversation with me. I'm just fucking tired, that's it. I pinch the bridge of my snoot, leaning back against the wall. I'm just tired. I'm sorry, Skip. We can talk later. I'll let you get some rest. I'm disappointed, not just because she's leaving, but because I'm losing control of my emotions when I'm with my friends. Thanks, Aya. Know that he's bugged the contact room as well. I see. She sounds distant, her disbelief clear. Are you going to the speech tomorrow? I am, yes. I'd like to talk to you then, you know. I make a point of looking at the ceiling. Just something concerning I noticed that involves you. It might be nothing. She gives me a look that makes me wonder if she already knows what I'm talking about. Judging by what she said about Ramses, she probably does. Alright, Skip. I'll talk to you then. Get some good rest tonight. Thanks. You too. Nefidu and I stand in the dimly lit room while I lean my head back against the wall again, eyes closed, feeling a dull throb behind my eyelids. Why don't you come to the bed? I nod, then follow him to sit on the edge of his bed, resting my head in my paws. He waits another moment before speaking. Did you want to tell me what happened, or? When I speak, it's low, almost inaudible, so that Nefidu has to lean in to hear. It's just, I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I'll explain when we've left the palace at some point. I hate Ramses, but also myself for being afraid. I hate him. Neferu echoes my thoughts. When father gets back, he'll be lucky to... Neferu glances around the room, shaking his head. Again, the most confusing part is that he's focused on me. I don't understand what I did, and why would he tell me? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Don't worry, I won't provoke him. But after what he told you, he's already broken several laws, and it's now obvious he's trying to sabotage the mission. So at least there's that. Targeting you makes absolutely no sense. What's the relationship between him and Aya? Non-existent, at least up until I left Adastra. I nod, staring at the wall. Why do you ask? Is it about what you're going to talk to Aya about on our outing? Yeah, I'll let you know when. Know then too. Something about him makes me want to crawl out of my skin. I say the last words low, under my breath. You spent the day with him. Does he seem the same as he was? Sometimes. He's clearly drunk with power, but he's the same Ramses I remember. I certainly wouldn't have expected that from him. How the hell is it that I, a random wolf on Adastra, sees this side of him for the first time, when he's been rambling on with Neferu, Aya, Amicus, and Veterus for days, years for his siblings? I'm so unsettled that I search around for anything to talk about, and I realize that Neferu never did tell me about his past like he said he would. Are you feeling particularly tired right now? Not necessarily. Why? I realize he's misplaced my intentions, and I feel a bit bad as I clarify. If you're able to talk about what happened in your youth, I'd like to know. Oh. Only if you'd like. I've just talked about myself so much today. And I suppose I haven't talked much at all during Ramses' biddings. Be warned, it's not exactly a happy story. I'm used to that. Just don't take any of this the wrong way. It was over a decade now, but it will help explain why I'm here in the first place. Okay. I brace myself as Neferu moves to the couch opposite me, allowing me to see him as he tells the story. Aww. So, where to begin? Back when I was around 16, 17, I was unreasonably rebellious. More so than now? Much. That was around the time that I started dabbling in anti-Adastran literature. And by the time I was 18, I was a high-ranking member of the Children of Sahira. Is that the same Sahira who the tower is named after? Yes. She was probably the most effective anti-Galaxius separatist in Khemia's history, despite her politics being unsuccessful in the end. She did manage to create Khemia that did not need the parents to sustain or ever advance its technology. That's not exactly important in the context, though. In the end, we were just separatists that use terrorist methods. My nod. Oh, on your own people, I assume. Neferu visibly winces at that. Yes, though I did not see them that way at the time. There was peace between siblings. I never thought that whoever wanted woven inclusion to either be mentally unwell or deep down wanted the destruction of the Galaxius as a whole. Neferu goes quiet, then staring into the ceiling. He must be lost in that time, over a decade ago. I think about my own feelings. of believing that certain people as a whole deserve to be punished. Did you, I abort the sentence halfway through, deciding it's too cruel to ask, but Neferu knows exactly what I'm thinking. Hurt people? Not directly. He let out one sit for a moment. Okay, let that one sit for a moment. And this time, I wait patiently, the gravity of what he's telling me not lost on me. Basically, everyone on Adastra knew Neferu was being punished for something, that he had poor relations with his family. But few would guess that the first Khemian to set foot on Adastra in over 1,000 years was at one time a separatist. Because of my position, I was able to steal money to fund the group. While I might not have hurt people directly, I have no doubt that money hurt and killed dozens. I can see the physical toll it takes on him to tell me this. Looking away, so tense, I can see his muscles standing out more normal through his fur. It's no wonder he's confessing to being complicit in multiple murders. While a part of me judges him at first, I again have to take a look at myself and what I do to the cruel men that live around Lux. I don't have the excuse of being an adolescent, however. He finally chances a glance at me, and when he sees my attentive face, without any trace of disgust or judgment, he lets out a soft laugh in a sad, defeated way. I was punished severely, of course. Father even sealed me in the palace dungeon for months. I thought that I was going to die, to be honest. I spent nearly a year imprisoned. Then Father came to me with a proposal. Learn everything there is to know about Adastra. For the next 5 years, I studied intensively. Then after I learned the language and history, I was tasked with being the first Khemian to visit Adastra since the war, along with taking the first steps toward an alliance. And that's why you have me here now. Many thought it was only meant to be some type of punishment for you. It was. But that doesn't mean it wasn't sincere. But then, I had changed my view completely on an alliance, because I saw the alternative was only more suffering. So there you have it. Not very exciting, but also not very forgivable, is it? I think for a moment. How many know of this? The first part, my family, Brunus, and that's it. My father kept it under the radar. Somehow, even when the separatist ring was arrested. It was Aya who eventually convinced him of an alternative to the dungeons. I smile at him. I'm sorry all of that happened, for everyone hurt by it. But I'm glad you told me, Neferu, and I'm glad you're here. I hope you can keep it within these walls. I know it's not fair that I didn't fully face the consequences of my crimes. That hasn't been rectified, and I'm trying through this alliance as best I can. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize to me, Neferu. And I think I understand you. I have my own feelings that certain groups I wish weren't so intense. I know, Scipio. But we change. And I hope that you can as well. Agreed. I say it truthfully, even though the hate lingers in my muzzle like blood. Once Neferu is asleep, I meditate. I'm not sure how Aya and I will continue our sessions, and I want more answers to what happened earlier that day. I don't have much hope without veil thinning or the stretch drive. But Aya and I was special, so maybe. Said I was special, that's what it says. Where are we going? Oh, look, it's the Tigor. This feels wrong. Like I'm betraying Aya somehow, but I need to know. Mira, can you tell me what I saw when I merged with the parents? That build was a lot shorter than I thought. But that's fine. This will just be a shorter video. No worries, no worries. It's all good. Here, we'll let the, oh, whoops, I thought the credits were gonna scroll or something. That's my bad. That's my bad. But, you know, it's all credits and things. Thank you to the team, you know, putting out the build. Always a good time. Oh, excuse me. And, what did you all think? Did you like this build? Did you like Ramses cornering us? Threatening us with a knife? He didn't. I wish he did. Wouldn't it be funny if he just pulled out, like, a gun? Like, just a normal American pistol? Like, I would have liked that. That would have been fun. Here, let me turn that down real quick. But yeah. Like, you know, let me know in the comments what you all thought. And I'll, end the part here. So I do hope you all have enjoyed. And I'll see you guys around.